guys. Happy Thursday. It's very sunny again here in New York. Blue skies. We still have way too much snow. And I think we might be getting another nor'eastern. Someday spring will come. I am having a huge sale today. So if you guys are seeing anything in the sale, just leave a comment or you can email me. And that is my email on the screen. Okay. Hi, Donna. How are you? Are you sick of the snow too, Donna? I am. I am so sick of it. I bet you got a lot of snow too. Got to come up and see you pretty soon. And today is the 26th. Hi, Angela. Oh, great. Great. You don't have enough snow, Donna? I have lots of things. I can even walk in this room. I've got stuff all over the place. Yes. I love that Mexican restaurant. It was so good. Yeah, we got way too much snow. Too much. Way too much. It'll probably be here until August. What you doing today, Don? Anything exciting? Kenny's going to go ice fishing again this weekend. He's going to go up to Lake George. Okay, if everybody doesn't know, I am shipping from New York, the frozen tundra. It has just been, this is like the worst winters I can even think about. Oh, okay. That's nice of you. My birds are over there playing in their water. It's not spring yet, guys. So how about we get started? If you guys are popping in later and you're rewatching this, just email me or leave a message. You guys have any comments or anything, just go ahead and leave them in the comment section there and I will answer them, okay? So let's get going. So today I am having a clearance sale. Everything is basically 50% off most of my items. I think there's maybe like 2 or 3 items where I'm not going to budge. Maybe 4 items where I'm not going to budge on some of the prices. So let's get going. I do have a lot of smalls. I'm going to start with this Brush McCoy. Oh my gosh, I forgot my tape measure. I'm going to hold it by my head. It is a Brush McCoy planter, and it is a drip. It's got really pretty turquoise and browns and whites in it. Shoot, I forgot my tape measure, guys. I usually forget something. I'm going to put it by my head here. And this is going to be $18. I'll put that up on the screen. Anybody like this? It's just very pretty. I can see it with a string of pearls in it. Nothing wrong with it. It is all glazed on the inside. I love the turquoise blue that is on here. Very pretty. And I love the shape of it. If you guys are coming in, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And I'm going to write this down. Okay, if you guys want to think about that, just let me know in the comments. I'm going to set this down. Move on to my next one. I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to go a little bit slow because I know everybody's getting their notifications. Now, I believe I had this at 12 last week. It's going to be 9 today. that up. I just think this is really, really different. It is a little coffee pot, and it's a half of a coffee pot. And it is also got the painting on the back. And it is, it does say hand painted Japan on the bottom of it. Just the one I just showed, Donna. That is the only one I have today. So it is orange, yellow, and black. I'm going to put it by my head. I love displaying this at Halloween time. I just thought it was really different because it is half of the teapot. There's no hole on it either so that you can hang it on the wall. No, you can like set it on the back of your shelf. So this is going to be 9, and there's nothing wrong with it. Just love the colors in it. Okay. Just writing it down. Okay, and I will move on to my next one. Donna, you might like this. I believe I had this up to 80. I think I had this up to $80. Hi, Sabrina. Let's see. I did something wrong here. Let's see. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to drop this down to 60. How are you, Sabrina? And it is an old butter churn, and it's by the Daisy Company. And there's nothing wrong with it. It does have a red handle. And I'm going to take the top off so you can see the wooden spoon on it is in perfect condition. And here is the spoon. Isn't this so? I mean, it looks like it was never used. And I'll show you the hardware on here. Thank you. How are you, Monica? It's keeping me warm. It's keeping me warm here in New York. Isn't this so cool? So yeah, that is in, it doesn't look like it was ever used. And this is called the Daisy Churn. I just think it's very neat. So that is going to be $60 if anybody is interested in this. It's very large. I know here in New York, these are very pricey. It is cool piece. Very, very cool piece. Unique piece. And my next one, I had this one at 14. It is going to be 9 today. And this is Antique Blue Ridge Pottery, and it's Martha Blue, and it is the Grace pattern. It's from 1920s to the 1950s, and it's a beautiful, beautiful color. Sorry, I forgot my tape measure. I love the handle on it. And go so that you can see all the print on here. And here's the bottom. And there's nothing wrong with it. Very pretty. And there's the spout. And the design does go all the way around. I just noticed that there's a little chip right here on the bottom. Right there. Pretty cool shape of it. You guys wanted to think about that. Okay. This back down. Now I believe I had this at $28. And today it is going to be $15. This is absolutely gorgeous. It is Czech glass, Bohemian glass, and it is the red cut to clear. And look at all the cuts up like here in the bottom. It's kind of hard to see. There you go. That's good. You see it good there now. With all the designs that go all the way around. I love how they applied the handle here. There's nothing wrong with it. Sold? What's sold, Donna? You just got to put in the amount. If you want it, you just put number 15 in it. Isn't it so pretty, Donna? And look at the spout. Nothing wrong with it. Guys, if you want this, you just put number 15 in, Donna, okay? We just start with the prices I put in, that's all. Sold. Thank you, Donna. If there's any other interest, it's going to go to 16 now because Donna's at 15. Everybody like this at 16. And this is a really good price. This is a steal of a deal, Donna, because these are very pricey. So if there's no other interest, I'm going to put in sold for Donna. Congratulations on that. Is a good deal. Very pretty. I can hand deliver it to you. Thank you, Donna. Appreciate that. I'll write you down for that, Donna. Hi, Blue Flamingo. How are you? It's Lori, right? How are you today, Lori? Having a great sale. I know it is. It is. I have some glasses and bowls too. I'm going to be going on to those next if you wanted to wait for those, or you can rewatch it later. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go on to my next one is going to be, I believe I had this at 25 today. It is 15. And it's this beautiful Japan teapot. I love the birds on here. Nothing wrong with it. And I love the rattan handle on it. I'll show you the top. So sorry, guys. I forgot my tape measure. And then here's the bottom. That is an older Japan sticker on there to me. And here's the spout. Nothing wrong with it. I just love the colors of it. I'm going to put it by my head. So they're kind of like rusty browns and blues and greens in it. Okay, you guys wanted to think about that. Go on to my next one. I do have a lot of items, but it seems like I have lately. I just got so, ask Donna. Donna knows. She walks in my house. It looks like a museum in here or a gift store. Yeah, I'm trying to purge a lot of my stuff. Okay, my next is going to be, I think I had this up to 28. Today it's going to be 18. And this is gorgeous. This beautiful Mexican vase. And there's nothing wrong with it. Here's the inside. It's pretty tall. And it is, let's say, made in Mexico on the bottom there. Beautiful blues and like a chocolate browns and greens and orange and yellow. Very pretty. Of course, I can see spring flowers in it someday. Someday spring will come. If you guys wanted to think about that, and if you're watching this, just email me. Hi, Eileen. Hi, Mary. Haven't seen you guys in a while. Hope you guys are doing great. I'm having an awesome sale today. So if you guys see anything, you're going to get some amazing deals. This beautiful Mexican vase is $18 today. And there's nothing wrong with it. I'm going to get up closer so that you can see all the pretty colors in it. And it's pretty large. Thank you, Eileen. Okay, and I will pass on this one. I will set this down. If you guys want to think about that one. My next is going to be $18. And it is for this gorgeous, gorgeous stoneware large bowl. Now this is very heavy. And look at this bowl. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's no markings on it, but I believe it is stoneware just by feeling it. And all the designs on the inside. Let me get up close so that you can see the designs on it. I don't believe there's any scratches in it either. There might be minimal. And it's pretty large. Pretty large. You could probably even use this as a planter if you wanted to. But I would fill it with candy. So this is going to be $18 if anybody is interested in this. Beautiful blue and white. I believe it is stoneware. Okay. And I will go on to my next item. Let's see. I'm going to go over some of my smalls that are over here. I have this Hull pitcher and bowl. This is so cute. You wanted the bowl, Donna? All right. I'm going to put in Sophia down because there's no other interest. Appreciate that, Donna. Gonna love it. Thanks, Donna. Okay, now this is going to be $9. It's very pretty. I love it. It's just a little blue pitcher. Pitcher, and it looks like marshmallows up on the top here. And it is a Hull. I'm thinking it's for maple syrup. It does have the little bowl with it. I'm going to put them by my head. See, I believe it is for maybe cream, milk, syrup, and it has this little bowl with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Hi, Bonnie. I appreciate that. Such a sweetheart. So we're going to get both of these for $9. You guys want to think about that? I love the top here. It looks like marshmallows all over it. Melted marshmallow. Nothing wrong with it. Okay. I appreciate you popping in, Bonnie. And let's see. I'm going to leave the 9 up because this is also going to be 9. And this is a Vienna Woods fine china, and it is a toothbrush holder. And I'm going to show you the stamps and stickers on the bottom. And here they are. Let me put it up so you can read it. There. And it holds 1, 2, 3, 4 toothbrushes. Very pretty blue. Vienna Woods, it says. Fine china. Has a sticker on here too, but it looks like it ripped off a little bit. I'll put this by my head. You guys want to think about that? Okay. And let's move on to my smalls. I do have a lot of smalls. Oh, this one. This one is going to be $9. And it is for this blue and white wall pocket. And I just stuck this greenery in there. And it does hang on the wall. I have like 3 foot of snow, Bonnie. What are you talking about? We got so much snow, I can send you guys a bucket, a truckload. Isn't this pretty, the blue and white? Put it by my head. So that is going to be $9. Let's put this greenery in there. I think little flowers would be cute in there too. Just a cute wall pocket. Okay. So it is made of ceramic. I will, Bonnie. I'll send a whole big truck down to you. Yes, it is made out of a ceramic. Okay. It is pretty. I can see like little pink flowers in it, actually. And now you're going to get all, I'm going to leave that 9 up there because you're going to get all of these vintage tins for $9. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Now this is an old, I think this is an old, hi ma'am. Nice to see you. So I believe this is an old tobacco tin, and there's a screw on the top of it. You're going to get all of these for $9. I'm going to show you. There's 4 of them. It says Edgeworth. And here's the bottom. And I have an old paprika. And I have an old Aunt Page clothes. And I love these. This one is so pretty. Say Premier. Where's my phone? Hang on a second. Let me hang up my phone. I swear every 5 minutes I get spam. Spam. But look at this. I love the stars on it. So we're going to get all of these 3 for $9. Just want to think about those. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. All these for $9. You guys want to think about those? Okay. I'm going to put these back on my shelf here. Okay. Oh, yeah? Okay, my next is going to be $5, and that is a good price for this piece of Fenton. Them up there. It is for this Fenton green glass. Hang on, he's stuck right there. There we go. And I believe it is a daisy and button, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's no chips on it. Let me show you the ridge there. And then also on the bottom, it has the design here. And here's the bottom. I love having like glasses like this around because, you know, I'm not a person that's matchy. I'm not I don't have any glasses that match. Hi, Hannah. Okay, if you guys wanted to think about that. Cheers. Happy Thursday. Put that back up here. Now I have a lot of books. And Bonnie, you want that? Okay. Thank you, Bonnie. I'm going to put a soul for you because there's no other interest. Appreciate that. Write you down. Okay, thank you, Bonnie. Okay, now I have this. You're going to get all these books. And I'm going to say they're all together going to be $12. Some of them are older. Welcome. This is the Little Indian book. And I'm trying to see if I can get to the date on here. this? Well, it says December 39 on here, so right there. That's a cool book. Now this one is an older book, and I believe it was well loved by somebody because it does have tape on it. And it is the Golden Christmas book. This is so, I just, look at this, the front of this book. It has the pop out Christmas tree on it. I'll open it up. It has a bunch of Christmas carols, and look at even I guess they were singing it. A class. Let's see. I can tell the tape is not holding, but I don't think there's any coloring in it. I'm just checking. No, I don't see any coloring in it at all. Here's, I think that's Antoinette and the Elves. Very pretty graphics in here. Here's another page up on the housetop. You're gonna get that book, even though the tape is coming off, but the inside of the book is really in really great shape. Get over here to the side. So you're gonna get out. There's 1, 2, 3, 5 of these books. There's Sleeping Beauty, and I believe this one's in perfect condition. So these are the pages on the inside. And the fourth one is A Carol Time. I love the graphics on this. Me too. Now this one is, I really just got just for the graphics. But there's Silent Night, Holy Night in here. Joy to the World, A Little Town of Bethlehem. God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. Hark the Herald Angels Sing. It Came a Midnight Clear. And there's more songs in the back. A very old Carol Time book. And the last one is Carrie Kitten's Christmas Adventures. And look at the little house in the back. Let's see this one. This one has pop-ups in it. Here's another house pops up. There's a little door here. I love the graphics of the kittens in here. Okay. So you're going to get all 5 of those books for $12. Okay. And I'll set those to the side. Let me get a drink of water, guys. My next, I believe I had these at 25. I'm going to say these are 15. Because if you go on eBay, these are pretty pricey. A couple of things I'll talk about. I'm sorry. Okay, Hannah. I'll write you down for those. Appreciate that. I'm going to put in Still For You. I appreciate it. Cool old books. Very well loved. Okay, my next is, I said 15, yep. So these are like the coolest salt and pepper shakers I've ever seen. They are acrylic and they're red, blue, yellow, and green. And there is steel on the bottom of them. And they are old, let me see, Old Thompson. Old Thompson. Sorry, now I got itchy nose again. So here's the salt and here's the pepper. These are just so cool. Put them on my head. If you guys want to think about them, They are made out of acrylic. I love the green. I love all the colors in it. Okay, if you guys want to think about those, I love the shape of them. Okay, set these down over here. And let's see, I'm going to move on to my little owl here. And he is going to be $8. I know, I love the colors. If you guys are just popping in, please give me a thumbs up. And that is for this owls. If anybody collects owls, I don't believe there's anything wrong with them. And there is a sticker on the bottom there. UNESCO, Taiwan. It's kind of got like a matte paint on here. Woo-hoo. Who dat? And it stands as tall by my head. I said, I don't believe there's anything wrong with it. And there's even little chestnuts. I love the no, the acorns. The little acorns on here. Okay. And turn it around. Okay, if you guys wanted to think about that piece. It looks very mid-century to me. The owls. Okay, and I'm going to set him back up here. And I'm going to move on to this Santa. I believe I had this one at maybe $15, but today it is going to be $5. And it is this Santa. And it's made out of, I'm not sure. It's some kind of composite. And I don't know who it was made by either. Nothing wrong with it. There's no marks or anything on it. It's kind of like, I'm not sure. But he's a different, isn't he? Different shape. I'm putting it by my head. I know my sunlight behind me is too bright. And go so that you can see him. And he is $5. And there's his hat. Okay. Ho, ho, ho. Set him to the side. And I'm going to leave that 5 up there because I have a really cool owl coffee cup. Look at this. Owl coffee cup. So one's green and one's blue. And it's pretty big. Pretty chunky mug. And here's the stamp on the bottom. Nature's home. Nothing wrong with it. No chips on it. Okay, if you guys want to think about that. Pretty browns and blues and greens. Very cute. Okay. Into the side. And my next is going to be $9. Okay, Monica. If there's any other interest. Cut you down, Donna. Monica. And put sold in for you. Appreciate that. Congratulations. Okay, let's see. What am I going to do next? I'm going to do this. This is a beautiful plate. It's going to be $12. Give us this day our daily bread. This looks beautiful on a plate rack, plate stand, picture stand. Let me get up close. I believe it is all hand painted, and it does say Bavaria in the back, right there. Very pretty. Put it on my head. Of course, you can put it on your plate rack, or there is handles on here, so you can use it. I just love the saying on here. Okay, that's going to be $12. Very pretty. Very pretty. I just love all the flowers on here. There's pinks and purples, and of course, the saying. This would be great for Easter also. But yay, it's coming soon. If you guys wanted to think about this beautiful plate, try and keep the glare off of it. But it's just so pretty. Okay, I'll set this to the side. And let's see, I'm going to move on to let's see, I think I had this up to 48. Today it is going to be $20. Let's see who wants this. I appreciate it. Now, when I looked this up, it did say it was Murano, but I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say it's Murano-esque. Now, it is Submerso on the bottom here, and it is called the zigzag pattern. And look at this beautiful base. I'm going to put it in front of my sweater so you can see it more of the shape of it. And it is encased. And get up close so you can see the coloring of this. So there's like a dark auburn orange and yellows and a black that runs through there, and it's called the zigzag pattern. I think there's a little bit of green in there also. And it's very tall. I'm thinking it's I'm not sure, I can't remember. I did measure it. And here's the bottom. It's just very mid-century to me with the pattern and the shape. If you guys wanted to think about that, I'm sure it won't last long. And the zigzag does go all the way around. This would be nice to put like your heavy flowers in here, like your hydrangeas or anything like that in there. Okay. Because it's so top heavy. Okay, let's see. I'm going to this one. This one is going to be $8. And it is for this teal picture. Not sure who made it. And I don't believe there's anything wrong with it. And I love how they applied the handle here. No tips on it. Put it on my head. Okay, if you guys wanted to think about that. I think this is perfect like for lemonade. For your picnic table. Strawberry lemonade. Thank you, Blue Flamingo. Lori. I know it is pretty. It's pretty teal. Appreciate that. If there's no other interest, I'm going to put in Soul for Lori. Okay. Put this down, and I'm going to put Soul in for Lori. Let's pray that I don't break anything today. I did my last, so I was so surprised. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. Okay, now I'm going to move on to, Let's see. I think I did most of everything over here. I'm going to move over here now. Oh my gosh. Now, if anybody's, I'm going to show these again. I did have these in my last sale. These are two of the items I'm definitely not going to go down on my price. But I think my prices are awesome. Look at this beautiful green and poly vase. It is more stunning in person. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it doesn't glow, and it's very tall. I think I measured it. I'm sorry, I can't remember. I need Prevagen. But it's absolutely gorgeous. I love putting ferns in it. Over the summertime, I'll just put dark green ferns in it. It's beautiful. I know my sunlight is killing my... If you guys wanted to think about that, but this is going to be $80. And there's nothing wrong with it, except that it's stunning. And I'm going to show you this one over here. And I'm not going to go down to my price on this one also. This is going to be $240. I know. I believe I had this up to $260 at one time. But this is my final price on this. But I just want to show it again. It is a Viking blue swung vase. And I believe this one is 26 inches tall. If you guys want to think about that. Very mid-century. And there's nothing wrong with it. I'm going to show you the bottom. Beautiful, beautiful blue. And if you go on eBay, you can't, around here, these are like $500 and up. So I think that's a pretty fair price. You guys want to think about that? Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. And it's Viking. Okay, and I'm going to set this back over here. I think I hurt my ribs the other day doing something, probably coughing. Has anybody else been sick this winter? Oh my gosh, it just like goes around, comes back around, goes around, comes back around. Let me take a sip of my water. Those are some amazing pieces. I have another piece. I have a lot of glass. I need to go to a class. Excuse me, but I'm a glass addict. I need to take counseling. Okay, let's see. I'm going to move on to these beautiful vases. Well, what one was Donna? The blue one was $240 and the green one is $80. Okay, the starting bid on this one is going to be $14. And this is so pretty. The blue vase is $240, Donna. And I believe this is all hand painted. And there is a chip on the bottom. I think it's this one. Can't remember. Yeah, there's a little tiny chip right here on the bottom right there. But this is so pretty. Look at the roses on here. It does have the gold up on the top. Very pretty vase. Yes. Look at the roses on here. But yeah, that's the only thing. I'm going to show you the stamp. There's embossed numbers on the bottom. It's probably left in. So pretty. It's kind of like a really pretty minty green. You guys wanted to think about that one. Okay, and I'm going to leave the 14 up there because this one also is going to be 14. This one's so pretty too. So either one. Get it back a little bit here. This one also is hand painted. Not sure of the maker of this one either. I'm assuming it's probably Lefton or Japan. Very pretty. I don't believe there's anything wrong with this one. Just double. No. Very pretty flowers. Get too close so you can see them. Okay. So either one of these will be for $14. These to the side. No, I believe my last sale, I had these at, I think, 28. But today they're going to be 15. Now there is some scratching on her face. Yes, on her face, yeah. But you can't see it because of the acrylic that is on top of them. I'm going to show you one at a time. And it's for this set of pictures. And they are made by this company. So you're going to get both of these for $15. And I believe these are called the Big Eyes. And they are on a wood. And they do have hooks. And then I'm going to show you the girl. Him down right here. I love these and I love the color of them. And then here is the girl. Now she has so hard for me to see it, but there is scratching on her face. I'm just trying to get to it. Oh my gosh, I can't find it now. There it is. There is scratching like up on top of her head right here. It doesn't go into any of the print underneath it, but you can't really see it unless you're up, like, like me, like, oh, I can't. It's very hard to find. But I just wanted to let you know there is some scratching up here, like right in this area, right? Oh, right here. But aren't they so? I just love the color of them. They're like a green and yellows. Look at her shoes. Yeah, these are just so very mid-century. I'm going to put them together. Very cool on a wall. Cut out the sun right there. So you're going to get both of these for $15. You guys want to think about them? Okay. And if anybody, is really interested in anything and want measurements, you can always let me know and I can let you know later. Thank you, Angela. Those are really cool. And if there's any other interest, I'm going to put in sold for Angela. I appreciate that. Okay, Angela, those are yours. It's Angelia, huh? Not Angela. Angelia. Welcome. Good deal on those. Okay, let's see. I'm going to move on to, let's see. I have a really cool piece of Frank Coma, and it's going to be $9. Beautiful, beautiful color. It's a beautiful green, and I love the shape of it. And it's Frank Coma. I'm going to show you the stamp. Hope you guys can see the pretty green that is on here. It's greens and browns. And look at the shape of this bowl. It does have like little handles here. And then here is a stamp that does say Frank Coma on the bottom. Beautiful. I just love the shape of this bowl. And of course, the color of it. Put it by my head. Here's the inside. Nothing wrong with it. So Frank Coma has like kind of like a matte finish. Thank you, Lori. I'm surprised I remember people's names sometimes. And then here's the handle on the side here. There's no other interest. I'm going to put sold for Lori. If anybody else would like it, they have put 10 in. If anybody else has interest, you do have to put a 10 in. I don't believe there's any chips on it. I'm not sure if that's a chip or part of the ceramic. Kind of like a little bubble right there. Right there. But it's just so pretty. I love the shape of it. Okay, and I'm going to put in sold for Lori. Congratulations. Nice piece. Appreciate that. Put that behind me. I may as well grab my other piece while I'm back here. Can you guys tell I like green? Hi, Monica. Okay, let's see. And Lori got the Frank Coma. Yay. I love that bowl. Okay, now you're going to get both of these, and they're going to be $8. And these are Homer and Laughlin, and these are the giant mugs. You're going to get both of them. Beautiful, another beautiful green. Let me get you up close so you can see the swirls on the bottom and the stamp marks. Beautiful. You're going to get both of them. These are called the giant Frank Coma mugs. Of course, if you want to drink all that coffee or hot chocolate, I'm going to put one by my head. Very big mugs. Or maybe even a cup of soup, cup of chowder in there. Oh gosh, I'm hungry. I haven't ate anything yet today. I think I might have some clam chowder later. My husband made ham and bean soup. I might have that. So if you guys want to think about these, you're going to get both of these for $8. I said they were Homer Laughlin, right? Yeah. Yep. Okay, now move on to my next one. Hi, Jane. Patsy. How are you guys today? Isn't this green so pretty? I know it does. I'm getting hungry now. Thank you, Patsy. I appreciate that. I'm going to put in sold for you because there's no other interest. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think I'm going to go have some ham and bean soup afterwards. Okay, let's see. Now, I believe I had this at 38 last week because it is a very famous copy of a print of a. I'm just going to put it up here. And it is going to be for $20. Wait till you guys see this. It is stunning. It is this beautiful picture. And I believe it is a copy from France. Isn't this picture beautiful? And the whole frame is made out of burl wood. And it does have the hanger on the back. Of course, I want to rip this paper off and look under it because sometimes I find old things behind pictures. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to put it on my head. What do you say, Patsy? Let me get close so you can see the detailing of the frame. And of course, the star of the picture is the picture itself. I just love this print. You guys want to think about her? course, with Easter coming up, this would be awesome to add to your collection. Okay, if you guys want to think about that, I'm trying to keep the glare off of it. There goes my spam callers. Yep, another spam call. It is beautiful. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side. You guys want to think about that? And I believe I had this at 25 last week. I'm going to take all the holders out. It is really cool nut ball. Get them all out. And today it is going to be, oh my gosh, they just repeatedly call and call. And this today is going to be $13. So here is the bottom. I don't think it's stamped on the bottom now. It's wooden nut ball, and I believe it is all hand painted. And it does have the 3 feet on the bottom. And then here are all the now this is stamped. This is like really nice. It goes with it. It's stamped right here in the center. And then it does have all the little picks that go with it. So there's 7 pieces altogether. Then here are all the little picks that go with it. Okay. Let me show you the bowl one more time. Looks like it's like an oak tree and leaves on here with little chestnuts in here. Maybe you could go this way. I'm gonna put it by my head. I think it's really I don't see any scratches on it, or I don't think it was really ever used. I believe it's pretty old though. With the feet on here. So yep, you just put that, fill it up with nuts. You know, the walnuts are the best kind of nuts to eat. Do you know that? That and pistachios. Okay, if you guys want to think about that, I'm going to put this to the side. Okay, I'm going to get out a beautiful piece of glass here. Set this down. So I believe I had 28 on this, but today it is going to be $18. It is a beautiful piece of Cambridge glass, and it is called the Cambridge Carbon. Look at this beautiful piece of red glass. I'm actually surprised it hasn't sold yet. And at Christmas time, I had all my vintage shiny brights in here. It is so beautiful. Beautiful piece of Cambridge glass. And it is called the Carmen. And here's the feet on the bottom. There's 4 feet down here. Now, there is a glow to it, but with the sunlight behind me, there is some cadmium in here. It is pretty large. I just kept it out all Christmas, kept it out until after Valentine's Day, because it's a beautiful piece of glass. And then fall comes, I fill it up with pine cones. And it is pretty large. I'm going to go slow so that you can see the design on it. Hey, Angela. Oh, Jane, you want that? Okay. It is pretty, isn't it, Jane? It is gorgeous. Very pretty. For $18, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Love the feet on it. Okay, if there's no other interest, I'm going to put sold in for Jane. If anybody is interested, you just put 19 in. Okay. Gonna put it over here carefully. I'm gonna grab my other piece while I'm here. There. And that will go to you, Jane. Congratulations. So pretty. I'm gonna write it down for that, Jane. For the Carmen, Cambridge Carmen. Good deal on that. Very good deal. Okay. You're welcome. You are welcome, sweetie pie. Okay, the next is going to be $15. And it's for this beautiful piece of Mexican pottery. Look at the beautiful colors in here. Cherries. And it is Talavera. Isn't this so gorgeous? I don't care what color you have going on in your kitchen. This looks stunning. You can hang it up in your kitchen. It's just so pretty. Very pretty. And the colors look dull on the screen because it's so vibrant in person. Okay. If you guys wanted to think about that. I'm thinking maybe it's 10, maybe 10 or 12 inches. Okay, and if you guys are just popping in, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And if you guys are seeing anything in the sale and you're rewatching this later, just email me and I will let you know if it's still available, okay? Or if you have any questions, just you can go right ahead and ask me in chat or email me, okay? This over here. Okay. Now this is stoneware also because it's pretty heavy. And I can't remember what I had on this my last sale, but today is going to be $9. And it's for this. You can tell it's stoneware because it's pretty heavy. Just this blue and white bowl. There's a marking on the bottom. And there's nothing wrong with it either. I love the handles on here. I'll show you the lid. I believe it's mostly like fruit on here. Or maybe it's just flowers. Yeah, it is flowers. And then here's the inside. I believe it's brand new. I don't think anybody ever used it. Okay, and if you guys want to think about that. Okay, and I will put this to the side. Carefully. Okay. This is a beautiful piece of... I'm going to leave that 9 up there because this one also is going to be 9. This is a beautiful Spode. The Spode Blue Room collection. I'm going to show you the print in the back of it. Look at the print of this Spode bowl. Isn't that... I just love this bowl. I'm going to show you the stamp on the bottom of it. And there's no chips on it either. It's in really great condition. I'm going to put it on my head. Let me show you the stamp on the back. It looks like it's brand new. So this is going to be $9 if you guys wanted to think about this beautiful bowl. Put it on my head again. Does anybody collect Spode? I watched the Chateau Diaries with Stephanie. And she is a big Spode collector. Okay. If you guys want to think about this really beautiful piece of Spode at a really great price. Really, really great price. And let's see. These are going to be, thank you, ma'am. If there's no other interest, I'm going to put sold in for you. You wanted that Spode bowl, I'm sure. And that was for $9. Great price and great piece. Okay. Very pretty. Now these are really cool pieces. And you get both of them for $6. I love the coloring of them. I guess because they look very mid-century, but they're little bowls. And they're made in Spain. I lived in Spain for 8 years. And I love the yellow around the bowl. You're going to get both of them. I believe they're like maybe a little soup bowls, ice cream bowls, cereal bowl, nut bowls, candy bowls, whatever you want to put in them. But they are made from Spain, and you're going to get both of them for $6. I love the coloring out in there. So they're just very mid-century color. Thank you, Lori. Lori has good taste. Y'all do. We wouldn't be here if y'all didn't have good taste, right? I love the flowers in there. Okay, if there's no other interest, I am going to put a sold in for Lori for both of these bowls. Really, really, I love them. Love them. Very pretty. Thank you, Lori. Write down for those. Okay. Welcome. Okay, now let's see. I got so many items. I get dizzy looking at all of it. Okay, let's move on to this. I don't believe I showed this yet. Oh, here's another bowl. Let's see. This one also is going to be $9. It's for this blue and white bowl. And it does say Nantucket on the bottom. And I believe this is a stoneware bowl. And it does have the same print on the inside. And it does have pretty scalloping around the edges. Pretty dark blue. Just wanted to think about that. Here it is by my head. Thank you, Jane. There's no other interest. I'm going to put Sophia Jane. Congratulations. Very pretty. Write that down for you. This over here with a spill ball. I'm actually going to reach underneath my bowl. I keep saying if it's not going to sell, I'm going to keep it. If it's not going to sell, I'm going to keep it. But I can't keep it because I asked Donna. I've got way too much stuff. I believe I had this at 28. It's going to be 15 today. $15 million because I love it so much. But hopefully somebody else loves it as much as I do. It is this cool tin enamel platter. I love it because of the colors of it. It is so pretty. Of course, you can hang it up. You can put it on a cake plate stand. And it does say Chopin's Japan on the back. Right there. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's no scratches in it. It's just so... It does have like a metal silver tone trim that goes around the edge there. But isn't this Thank you, Patsy. I love this. I love it, Patsy. I've shown it quite a few times, but like I said, I just can't keep everything. I don't want to be a hoarder. But I do have nice things. Okay, if there's no other interest in it, is pretty large. I'm sure you could probably put a turkey on here. I wouldn't use it. I would want to display it. Just so pretty. I love the orange in here. Because you know what? My truck is the same color. My husband got me a new truck. Okay. I'm going to set this down and I'm going to put in sold for you, Patsy. Congratulations. Really, really beautiful piece. Put you down for that, Patsy. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's see. Next, I believe I had can't remember how much I had on this. I think I had 14 on this. But today it is going to be $8. And I believe this is Indiana glass. And look at this lime green basket. I think this is perfect for Easter. Put like really pretty Easter eggs in there, and it's a thick glass. Pretty thick glass, and there's nothing wrong with it. Gonna put it on my head. Show you the shape of it. It's kind of like a lime green. It doesn't glow. Perfect for Easter. And here's where they apply the handle. And there's nothing wrong with it. Thank you, Lori. Put it on my head again. Trying to keep the sunlight out. There we go. If there's no other interest, I'm going to put in sold for Lori. Set this down. Right back over here. Thank you, Lori. Sold in for you. Congratulations. Really cool basket. Really, I love the color of it. Okay, where are you, Lori? Another great piece. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get my stickers out of the way. Okay. Now this is a Moon and Stars lamp. And today it's going to be $15. It is a beautiful Moon and Stars lamp. Hard to see with my light behind me, sorry guys. But it's a pretty yellow with a chimney on here. Just don't want the chimney to fall off. And it does work. This is how tall it would be. Thanks, son. You guys wanted to think about that. Very pretty. Okay. I know. I know. I have to pack Patsy, because Patsy gets a lot of glass for me, so I try to pack as best I can. And so far, none of her glass is broke. It's taken me a couple of years to figure it out, but I finally figured out how to do it. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side. If you guys want to think about that, you can always email me later. If you want to think about it, you can let me know in the chat, okay? I'm set this down very carefully. Okay. Okay, on Saturday, I had this up. The price was $58 on it Saturday. Today is going to be $45, and that is going to be my bottom price for this piece, because it is gorgeous. And it is a piece of Fenton, daisy, and button. Look at this beautiful daisy and button. And there's nothing wrong with it, except that it's stunning. I just think this would be beautiful out at Easter time. And I'm going to set it down so I can show you the top. Isn't this gorgeous? I'm going to put it on my head. I know. I'm trying to keep the sunlight out, but it's hard. It's very sunny outside. And $45 for this piece is amazing. So if you guys want to think about that, I'm just going to show you the top. And it is in perfect condition. Look at the handle on here. It's like eye candy. This pink is so like sugar. It's like butter. And here is the bottom. And even has it on the bottom here. Beautiful, beautiful piece of Fenton. If you guys want to think about that, that is a really great, great, great price for it. Okay. So pretty. And the lid goes on here. Now, if you guys want measurements or anything like that, you can email me and I will give you the measurements of it. Sorry, I did forget my tape measure, but I'm going to put it on my head here. Okay. If you guys want to think about that, just let me know in the chat. Okay. And I will set this down here carefully. Okay. And let's see. Now, last week I had this at 28. Today it is going to be 18. And it is for this huge moon and stars candy dish. Set it down so I can show you the top. There's nothing wrong with it. And it does have a little bit of glow to it, but you can't see it with the sun behind me. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's no chips on the bottom. It's really in perfect condition. It is L.E. Smith, Moon and Stars, and it's very large. How would this be with all your Easter candy in it, huh? Very pretty. Here's the bottom. Here, just by my head, that's how large it is. It's pretty large. Set this on. Now put it by my head again. This is pretty. Very pretty. Oh, I didn't show you the handle. I'm a handle person. I love handles. Look at the handle on here. Okay, if you guys want to think about that, that is an amazing price for $18. L.E. Smith, Moon and Stars, and it's very, I don't think I've seen one this large before. Okay. And I will set this down. Okay. Let's see. I am going to go on to, I have some things over here. I had him at 26. Today he is going to be 18. I should just left that other one up there. This is so stinking cute to have this in your kitchen. It is a big Hummel. And it's the honey. I'll show you on the bottom. Isn't he just so stinking cute? Look at his face. And this is how big he is. I need to put a curtain behind me. Okay. Look at his hat. This is face expressions. And there's nothing wrong with it either. He's stirring a pot of honey. There's a floor on the bottom there. I love the coloring. It's kind of like anything go, but I just love the coloring that they did because it's all a matte finish. Everything's all hand painted. You guys want to think about that? I think you look cute in your kitchen. Look at this little cute smile. Okay, and I'll set him back over here. And I have a piece of Viking. I believe I had this up on my last sale. I think it was 15 or 12, but today it is going to be 9. It's a really pretty piece of Viking. Ma'am, you like them? Thank you. I'm going to put it still for you. You want that little honey pot guy? He's so cute. Thank you, ma'am. I'm going to write you down for that. Let's see. And he was 18. Awesome. Congratulations. He's so stinking cute. Okay, so this is a piece of Viking, and it's beautiful red. It does have glow to it, but you're not going to see it today with my son behind me. And there is a divider in here. I know it is adorable. It does have some glow to it. And I love the shape of it. I'm going to put it by my head. Maybe you can have candy, chocolates on one side, some nuts on one side. Whatever you want to put in there. You can see the cadmium that's around the ridge here. I believe there's also some on the bottom. Okay, if you guys wanted to think about that. I'm sorry, I forgot to put that up. This was $9. Anybody was interested in this? It is Viking. Okay. You guys wanted to think about that? Thank you, Lori. I love how there's a divider in here. If there's no other interest, I'm going to put sold for Lori for $9 for a beautiful piece of red Viking. Great deal. Thanks, Lori. Appreciate that. Yay. Can write it down for that, Lori. Let's see. This over here to the side. Right here. Okay. Let me take a sip of my water. Does anybody want me to go over anything that I've already shown so far? Everybody good so far? Like I said, if you see anything, just email me and I'll let you know. Okay. Now this is really cool. I just think this is so stinking cute. I had to get it. And I'm going to say he's going to be $5. It is for this little bunny in a basket. It is ceramic, but look at this bunny's face. You go right ahead. And if you have any questions, you go right ahead and ask me. And it was made in, let me see, by Vincent in 1990. Yeah, it says 1990 right here. 1990 by Vincent. But isn't that little bunny so cute? I just think he's sticking adorable with a little Easter egg in there. Thank you, Lori. Look at, like, what's up, folks? What? Bugs Bunny. Of course, maybe put a little bit Easter grass in there, some candy. Give it to your grandkids, or just set it up for decoration. So cute. Thank you, Lori. Put sold in for you. Thank you, Lori. I'm going to write you down. I didn't show you his little cute little ball. There's the big fluffy tail. Isn't he just so stinking cute? Look at his blue eyes. And he's got his arm over the basket. I just think it's so cute. Okay. Put him over here. Okay, let's see. I'm going to move on to, let's see. I have 2, 4, 6, 8 of these bowls. And these are going to be $12. So there's 8 of them, but I'm not going to bend down and pick up every single one. You just have to honestly believe me that there's 8 of them. And they are really perfect condition. And I believe these are all just like little berry bowls. Cut to clear. I'm not sure who got the candy dish. Oh, I think it was Donna. My sister-in-law, Donna. So Donna, if you're watching these, this would go with your set if you are interested in them. Let me put that in. Oh, I did. They're $12, and there's 8 of these little bowls. Okay. Very pretty. Yes, I do. Would you like that? I will mark you down, Hannah. Let's see. I got you. I wrote it down. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so there's 8 of these bowls. I'm going to put one by my head so you can see the size of them. Perfect condition. Very pretty. Cut to clear. And let's see. I have 2, 4, 6 of the glasses. These also are going to be $12. Cut to clear. Sorry, guys. Still getting over this lingering cold. I believe it's like little juice glasses. Very pretty, though. So there are 6 of these. 2, 4, 6. Yes, I can count. Guys will like those for $12. Good price on those. Any of this red glasses, a really good price. And let's see. I've had this for a long time. I think it was my grandmother's. And then I was just like, when you have things for so long, you just don't even how much they are. Or you just don't look it up. Well, I couldn't believe how much this was. This is an old Scotch bottle, and it is called the Thistle. I'm trying to get it out of the sun. It's called the Thistle. It's etched near. It's a thistle pattern. They thistle. Thistle 5 times fast. But yes, I could not believe the price of these on eBay. On my sale, it's going to be $15. And you guys can go up and look at the prices of these on eBay. You'll be like, wow, Cricket was giving that away. Yes, I am. It's a beautiful old Scotch bottle. And it's very, I just believe it's very old. I think it's probably from the 30s. I'm not sure. And here's the top. And inside of it is ground also. Thank you, Patsy. Now I'm not even going to try to clean this out because it does have seem like I have a little bit of fog in it, but I'm like, it seemed like the other pictures on eBay were like that too. So I'm not sure. It's going to be as is. Okay, Patsy, as long as you're okay with that. I mean, of course, I'm going to try and clean out the best I can, as I usually do with all my glasses. I send to people. I do clean it out to the best that I can without damaging the piece. Very old piece. Yeah, I couldn't believe the price of these on eBay. I was like, wow. Also, another piece I have over here for today. Oh, it's actually right in front of me. I will do that next so I don't forget. I'm going to write you down for that, Patsy. I appreciate that. Very cool. Very old piece. For $15. Okay. Okay. Now, I've had this piece, God, when I lived in Spain, so I've been here for 30 years now. And I got this in Spain. And when I looked this up, just curious how much it was going to be. I was like, what? I was like, maybe I shouldn't sell this. Maybe I should just keep it. But I thought about it overnight, and I'm going to sell it. Now, if you guys want to go up on eBay and look at the price of these are very, very pricey. I couldn't believe it. And today, for my sale, it is going to be $28. Put it up. There we go. You're so welcome. And yeah, I just love this. It is an old ceramic piece. Now they used to have these in their pharmacies in Europe. I'm going to show you all of it. Here is the lid. So I've had this for a long time, probably my whole married life. Okay. Now there's only one chip on it. I'm going to show you, but it's very hard to even see. Look at the beautiful, beautiful flowers on here and the coloring. And it does go all the way around. Yes, these were called apothecaries in Europe. Going slow so that you can see all the beautiful detailing. Now, like I said, if you go on eBay, you can check out the prices of these. I was floored, and this one is from France. Oh, I'm going to show you the chip. Very hard to see. There's a little tiny chip that is underneath the rim right there. It doesn't interrupt the paint on the top. It's up underneath. So I just wanted to show you that was there, okay? If you guys want to think about that, very, very old piece. Okay. Like I said, this is what they put their ingredients in this. They're called apothecary jars. Put it on my head. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Okay, and I'll set this to the side. If you guys want to think about that, and you can email me later. Let me know in the chat. Okay. And let's see. This is gorgeous. This is a Napco vase. It is green. And it's going to be $22 today. Beautiful green, emerald green Napco vase. Just stamped on the bottom. But of course, we all know that this is a Napco vase. And I believe this is the largest one that they have, because I also have a medium-sized one. Nothing wrong with it, except that it is stunning. Beautiful green. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. One of my favorite colors right here. For your spring flowers in the snow. Well, someday it'll be spring, right? Okay, if you guys want to think about that. Not sure. I'm sorry, I forgot my tape measure. If you guys have any questions, you can always email me. Okay. Put this back to the side. Now, this is neat. I have no idea. I don't know anything about this. I just thought it was neat, and it's going to be $9. And it does have a little weight to it. It is this iron. It does have a chicken on the top there, a wooden handle, and you put the chicken back or forward. Yeah, forward or back. I can't remember which one in here. Let me set it down. Figure it out. Yeah, back. Put the chicken back like that, and it opens up. And then when you set it down, wait a minute. You just move the chicken back and forth. It clips under there. Then here is the bottom. I'm going to put it by my head. I think this may be a doorstop. Maybe that's what it is. Because it does have some weight to it. So I have no idea how old it is. I just thought it was really cool. No idea of the age of it. Okay, if you guys want to think about that. I even love the detailing in the handle here. Yeah. Oh, a coal iron, huh? Yeah, maybe keep your room warm, right? I wouldn't know if it was cold to go. Yeah, maybe. But yes, it does have a little bit of weight to it. I just thought it was really cool. Very different. I've never seen something like that. Oh, it's over here, away from the glass. Okay, I'm going to go over to some smalls over here. Carefully reaching around my glass. Now this is a heavy piece. This is going to be $12. When I looked it up, it says it was Empoli, but I have no idea. It's a really pretty candy dish. I did rinse it out, and it does have the bubbles on the bottom. It's a pretty green. It does have the bubbles also on the top there. Nothing wrong with it. Set it back. Thank you, Jane. Isn't it pretty? Gonna put it by my head. Filled up with some yummy candy. Love the shape of it. And this is a pretty heavy piece of glass right here. Trying to get it, make sure it's all on the screen there. Okay. There's no other interest. I'm going to put sold in for Jane. I like these kind of clear candy dishes because you can see what's in them. Say, I want that piece. Has my name written on it. Thank you, Jane. I appreciate that. Set this over here to the side. Carefully. I'll grab my other items over here. I don't dare take a step. I might knock glass over. This piece goes. I get more pieces in front of me. Oh my gosh, I could probably be here till midnight, guys. This piece. This piece. Okay. I'm going to start with this one. I love this. This is going to be $5. You're so welcome. This is a piece of Shenango. And I love the green and the black on here. It's a little, I would use it for syrup for your pancakes, cream, milk. It does say Shenango on the bottom. It does have a green stripe down the side here. I just love the colors of it. Thank you, Patsy. I love the handle and the shape of it. Or you could even put gravy in there. Gosh, I'm getting hungry. Okay, if there's no other interest, I'm going to put in sold for Patsy. Okay, put this down. Appreciate that, Patsy. Really, really, I love Shenango. Oh, my nose itches. Let's see. Thanks, Patsy. Right down. Okay. My next is going to be 8. You know, it's going to be 6. It's going to be 6. It's for this really cool leaf candy dish. I believe this is California pottery. Does have a little handle there. Does have little feet on the bottom. And I just love it because leaves. Let me get close so you can see that. Did you want the leaves, Lori? You can even see the veining of the leaves in there too. Very pretty. I'm going to put it by my head. Okay. If there's no other interest besides Lori, I'm going to put in sold. There's some crazing to it also, like in the back, but not in the front. Okay. Let me get up close so you can see the veining of the leaves in there. Okay, I'm going to set this down right over here. There. And I'm going to put sold for you, Lori. Thank you so much. And you'll be getting that for $6. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's see. Okay, my next. Where's my water go? I need my water here. Let's see. It's going to be $9. And I couldn't believe the price of this bird either on eBay. I was like, what the heck? No, like I said, when you have things for so long, then you don't care how much they're worth. I have this Stangle bird. And if you want to go up on eBay and check out the price of this Stangle bird, I was like, wow, I crazy. Just say Stangle pottery right there. And it's a very pretty color. It's like a cranberry color. It's this big. It's kind of like got purplish blue up towards the top of his head. Trying to keep him still. Sorry, guys. It's got lots of detailing on him. Show this stamp again. Okay, if you guys wanted to think about him. Hi, Jacqueline. There's no other interest. Oops. Okay. I'm going to put in sold for you, Jacqueline. I'm not sure if I have your information. If you could please send it to me. Very cool. I didn't get up close to that flower on the bottom either. There's a flower right here. Okay, Julie. Absolutely will. Okay. Congratulations. I'm going to write you down for you, Julie. Okay. I got you. Yeah. Yeah, I was surprised too when I looked on eBay for those. I got more birds. I'm going to go into this bird. And this one's going to be $9 also. I'm just going to leave that 9 up there. Now this is, I believe, a Royal Copley one. This is a planter. And look at the pink of the bird. I believe that is a Royal Copley, and it is a planter. I'm going to get you up close to the face of the bird. It's so pretty. I love the coloring of him. It's got yellow underneath him. And he's just like so cute and pudgy. I'm going to put him by my head. Thank you, Patsy. Very pretty. And he is like on a tree stump. If there's no other interest, I'm going to put in sold for Patsy. Okay. Put him back over here. Cute little birdie. Thank you, Patsy. I'm going to put in sold for you. Congratulations. Write you down, Patsy. That was the Royal Copley bird. Okay. Yes. I have a couple more. Let's see. I think this one is Royal Copley. Maybe not, but I'm not sure what kind of, it might be Royal Copley, but look at this one. I'm going to leave that 9 up there because I believe this one's also Royal Copley. I could be wrong. But he is like pink and blue, and he's got yellow underneath him. Very well made. I love the dark blue in his tail right there. And look at his face. Thank you, Patsy. I'm going to put him by my head. Okay. And if there's no other interest, I'm going to put in sold for Patsy. Like his wings, too. Very pretty colors. Thinking of spring. Set him to the side up here. Write you down, Patsy, if there's no other interest. And sold to you, Patsy. Congratulations. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay. Now this bird is going to be a different price. Let's see if I get him up here carefully. I love this one. This one's going to be $11. And it is for this beautiful cardinal. And look at all the flowers. I'm going to show you the flowers first. Here are the flowers on the bottom. And then here is a cardinal. Right up in your face. He's a beautiful pink. And he is on a branch here. And the branch is, the log is pretty color. It's greens and browns. And then here is his pack end. Oh, sorry. Let me put that up. It is 11 for this one. If anybody was interested in this bird. This is a cardinal. Look at his foot right here on the branch. This one's a little bit larger. And to me, the bottom of it looks like a stangle. And I believe it had felt underneath it. But I believe this one also is a stangle, but I could be wrong. I just thought he was just beautiful. And you know what? I just noticed his tail was, I didn't even notice that. Look at, his tail was broken off. I didn't even notice it. I do this. I'll get stuff and I'm like, oh, looks perfect to me. Until you're like looking at it. So Patsy, I'm going to lower the price to $8. So let me start over. So if anybody wants this at $8, you can have it at $8. But yes, look, you can't even tell. They must have had the same color paint. But I didn't notice it until you go up here around the tail. And you can tell that the tail had broken off right here. But my gosh, they did a good job because I didn't even tell. But if you don't even want it, Patsy, you can totally, I understand. I didn't even realize it. Okay, maybe I will just pass on this if you guys didn't want her or him. But yeah, I couldn't. You can't really hardly tell. Oh, I couldn't. That's fine, Patsy. I totally understand. Okay, and I will set him to the side. Okay. Let's see. Next is going to be this. Now, I looked this up on eBay too, and I was like, holy cow, I couldn't believe the price of this. But it's going to be $12 for me. If you guys want to look up the price of this on eBay, or maybe you guys already know the price of this. It is a gravy pitcher. It is the winter scene. And it is by Courier and Ives. Trying to get as close as I can. And it is in perfect condition. Nothing wrong with this. Yeah, I could not believe the price of just this pitcher on eBay. Perfect condition. And I even love the what they did on the handle here. Okay. If you guys want to think about this, of the shape of the handle. Okay. Very pretty. Set this up here to the side. And let's see, I'm going to do this one. Okay, I believe I just had this up for, on my last sale for, I think it was 20. But today it is going to be 14. Because it does have damage, so let me show you the damage. But it's very hard to see. It is a Viking ruby red candy dish. The handle is broken off. And it's very, very hard to tell because they did a really good job at putting it back together. And that's what happened to it. Beautiful ruby red. And it does have, you can probably see a little bit glow in the bottom here. Very pretty, beautiful ruby red. Let me put that up. Okay, this up. Okay. I'm going to put it on my head. You guys want to think about that? Okay. And I will set this to the side. And I believe, carefully, yes, a couple more, I have maybe 8 items left. Let's see, I'm going to do this necklace, and it's going to be for $9. This is a vintage necklace. And I believe it's a Japan piece. Let me see. I think it is stamped. Huh. I'm going to show you the stamp up close. Let me see if you guys can see what it says. I believe it does say Japan. Am I correct? But it is for this necklace. But it does need to be restrung because I noticed that, let me see, I'm going to hold it out. I think this is that moonstone necklace. Now, one of the strings I thought was loose on here, but maybe not. I can't remember. Let me hold it away from the screen. I just thought it was pretty. It's kind of like a yellow orange. I would definitely restring it. I mean, you don't have to. I thought there was a string loose on here, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's something else I was looking at. Very pretty. I think this would be great during the summertime. Barbecues, picnics, concerts. Okay. You guys want to think about that? Put this back in my little cup here. And next is, I'm going to start this at 18 because I love it. It is for this, I believe this one's Japan, but I'll have to look at the bottom. Let me get up here carefully. I'm trying to get my paper up here. It is for this donkey, and it is a salsa set, and it has a salt, pepper, and it's for the salsas and creams in here. I'm going to set them down so I can show you all of them. So here are the salt and peppers. With their stoppers. And here are the little barrels that go on the back of it. For taco night. And then here is the donkey. Now let me see. Oh, this one's not a stamp, but I know it kind of looks like the Italian one, but a Japan, I'm not sure. But it probably is a Japan piece. But look at this donkey. It does have the little cart and buggy in the back to put all the pieces in the back of it. Let's show you the size of it. It's pretty large. I just thought it was really cool. Salt, pepper go up here. And the little barrels go up here. Maybe it's an open sugar and creamer. I'm not sure, but I would use it for taco night. You guys wanted to think about that. Nothing wrong with it either. It's pretty large. Okay, if you guys wanted to think about that. Very different. Okay, and let's see. I do have a couple more birds here. Now this one is a gobo. This one's going to be $9. This is you can tell it's gobo because of the quality of it. I mean, just by looking at it, it is stunning. Look at the glaze on this gobo bird. Not sure what kind of bird it is, but it's so pretty. Even his little feet on the branch. I'm going to show you on this side. You can see his little feet right here. Right there. Isn't he just so pretty? Look at the glaze on him. I'm going to show you up underneath his throat. It's a really pretty, like peachy pink color underneath his throat. Let me put that up. It does start at 9. Guys, like this bird, it is gobo. He's on this, it stands like this. So it's a little piece of a branch. He's just so pretty. I love his face. I'm not sure what kind of bird it is, but I'll show you the stamp on here. It does say gobo. Very pretty. Very pretty blue. Okay, I'm going to put it by my head. I just wanted to think about him. It's almost like he wants to sing. He looks so realistic, doesn't he? His little feathers. He's in really good condition. There's his tail. Now I'm looking at all of them like it's something else broke that I didn't see. Oh, gosh. Well, he's in perfect condition. So far, I can tell. Okay, if you guys wanted to think about him, his eyes are right here in the little part of the black of his eye right there. Okay. Put him over here. I'm going to keep that 9 up because my next one also is going to be 9. And it is for this stone owl. Not sure what kind of stone it is, but it's a pretty heavy stone. I know it's not onyx. I don't think it's marble. Maybe it's kind of got some kind of quartz or something. It does have little gems in there for his eyes. He does have felt on the bottom. Thank you, Monica. And he's pretty thick. Here's this back part of him. And he's this tall. I'm just going to scoot over here a little bit more. This one will be going down soon anyways. I can't wait until we can have daylight until 9 o'clock. I cannot wait. I'll be running to the lake as fast as I can. Cannot wait to go to the lake. Okay, and if there's no other interest, I'm going to put 9. Sold for you, Monica. Really cool owl. You can use him as a weapon. He's got a little bit of weight to him. Not sure what kind of stone, but put him right here. Okay, we have 2 different Monicas here today. Is this the only item that you've gotten so far, Monica? Let me just make sure I'm checking my list. Okay. Just checking my list. Yes, I believe this is the only item that you got. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you for explaining that to me, because I'd be like going, okay. Thank you for explaining that. So you got the owl mug and this owl then so far, right? Okay. Okay, I cleared myself up. Okay, let's see. My last item of today. Let's see. What is it going to be? Dum, dum, dum. No, I do have another. I have another owl. Actually, I got 4 more items I'm going to show again. For today. No, maybe. Yeah, okay. I do have a couple more items. I have another owl. But yes, Mike, just make that clear. You do have the owl cup and the owl, right? Just make sure. I'm going to leave. Oh, I didn't leave it up there. This one is going to be $9 also. And it is for this owl. It is ceramic. So he's blue on the bottom and like a gray white up on the top. I'm not sure of the maker. It is ceramic. Thank you, Bonnie. Isn't he so cute? He looks like he's shy. And he's pretty big. Let me put him by my head. Thank you, Monica. I appreciate you clearing that up for me. I'll show you the back of him. It does sit like this. Very pretty blue. Okay. And I will put sold for you, Bonnie. Put him down. Okay. Thank you, Bonnie. Put that in for you. Congratulations, cute owl. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to do this this vase. It's going to be $9. This is a steal. This is for the Czech Bohemian clear cut vase. And I don't know if that's a bubble. Oh, this is a little tiny chip. This is a little teeny tiny chip right. Let me see if I can get it right there. Right there by my finger. I thought it was a bubble, but it's not. It's just a little teeny tiny chip. But this is going to be $9. Isn't this beautiful? I'm going to put it by my head. This is a great deal for this. You can feel all the etching in it. And then here is the bottom of it. Again, I'm thinking maybe it's 10 inches tall, 9 inches. Okay. You guys wanted to think about that? Like I said, the only thing I see that was on there was that little chip right there. Okay. Beautiful piece. Can't believe nobody snatches this up for $9. Okay, if you guys want to think about that. Set this down. And I see this one. And I had 20, I believe I had 18 on this. But today, it's going to be $9. When I look this up, it's called the Industrial Farm Basket. It's made out of steel and metal. Here's the bottom. There's the handle. I'm going to put it by my head. I'm not sure who made this. I just thought it was really neat. You guys wanted to think about that? Okay. Set that down. And 2 more items. I'll save that one for last. I'll go with this one. This one's going to be $15. Another steal of a deal on this. It is absolutely gorgeous. I had 26 on this. Thank you, Monica. I'm going to put you down for that. I'm going to put in sold. That is a cool basket. Thank you. It is for this beautiful candy dish. And it is going to be for $15. I thought I put that in, but I guess I didn't. Sorry. It's going to be $15. Cut to clear. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to set it down so I can show you the top. I love the handle on this. And there's nothing wrong with it. Okay. That's what's going to be. Oh, I see you, Jane. Thank you, Jane. Is it gorgeous? This is a steal of a deal, guys. Love the handle. And there's nothing wrong with it. Okay. And then here's the bottom. Look at all the cuts in this. Also on the bottom. Okay, if there's no other interest besides Jane, you got a steal of a deal, Jane, for $15 for this beautiful Czech Bohemian glass. There's no other interest. I'm going to put in sold. Boom. Congrats, Jane. Really, really good deal. How come it's not going in? There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay. Let me write that down for you, Jane. Yeah, that was a steal of a deal. Okay, guys, that was going to be my last item for today. I'm going to set this down very carefully. And I appreciate you guys coming in. That was a great sale. Let's see, I started at I did a pretty good time. I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. I am still trying to get over this stupid cold. And I see that sun's going down. So you guys enjoy the rest of your Thursday. And I will see you next Thursday. Same time, same place. And you guys have a great evening. Good night, guys.